making idiot blocks. I don't know what idiots are coming to help us pick these things today, but if it's just me and CP, or if she's got a couple people lined up to give us a hand, but we'll all be idiots because we'll be picking these by hand. So yeah, idiot blocks. But they sure are handy for inside the barn. Way better than a round bale. CP's thinking that a big square bale would be handy inside the barn, but I don't know. I think these would be better. I know my brother, he's got a big square Heston baler, and he still makes small squares for inside his barn because they're just handier and easier to deal with than the big guys. But anywho, she's gonna be a warm one this afternoon for picking bales and stacking them, but whatever. It's something that's got to be done. Anyways, we'll get this done and I'll bring you guys back later. Okay guys, well, we got CP and I managed to get these picked off, and Joe and Carson showed up for the last, I don't know how many it was in the field still, but more so to help get them in the barn. So once the top row, the very top row that CP's working on is all off, then I can back the trailer right into the barn so we don't have to carry as far. Anywho, I gotta get to work here because the helpers are showing me up. So we'll talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, well, there. We are as full as we're gonna be. This is as full as this barn has been for quite a while. And another 23 over here, but they're getting relocated. CP and I gotta clean out this corner over here, and we're gonna put those bales over here for when we got cattle in these pens back here for the winter. Want a big shout out to Mocha Move, to Joe and Carson, mother and son, local from Capel area here. They came and gave us a hand. That was awesome. Really appreciate it, guys. So anyway, there, the barn is full of idiot blocks. Talk to y'all later. Morning, everybody. How are you guys doing this morning? She's overcast. We haven't slept a hell of a lot. Oh, did you catch a glimpse of that? There it is again. Oh. Did anybody notice? What the hell? There's something strange in the left side of the cam. What is that? There's another one. What the heck? Yep. Still getting the odd little spitunia. But there is a risk of up to 5 mils of rain for overnight. And that was the big push for CP and I to get those square bales done and get them in the barn on Monday. It is Tuesday, well, it's actually Wednesday now. Yesterday was breezy and quite warm, and there was a thunderstorm risk for yesterday, which we didn't really happen. It hit us about 2 o'clock this morning, and man, was there thunder. Thunder. Fuck you, thunder. Anyway, thunder and lightning. And that just finally stopped here about 6:30, 7 o'clock this morning. But every one of these rain gauges, and there's 3 of them, is basically sitting at 3/4 of an inch from approximately 2 a.m. and straight on till now. See? So yeah. Some cases she just poured. Other cases it was a really nice soaker. So that ought to get things growing again. Make our lawns that were turning quite brown and our grasses that were turning quite brown, it'll get them going again, green things up again. And there's actually more rain predicted for Friday, so right on. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go have some more coffee. I'm not sure what we're doing today. Talk to y'all later. Alrighty guys, well, the road don't look too wet, but god dang, there's some soft spots in her. You saw what I showed you guys, that we got 3/4 of an inch, which is freaking awesome. But there's areas where we're going that had as much as 3.5 inches last night. Like, they just got pounded. Apparently the crops are friggin' laying flat on the ground and shit. But I'm not even going that far away. I'm only going like friggin' 18 miles away over to my dairy buddy, Brian's place, and his boys Adam and Luke. They got a roller for my baler, so we're gonna go and get that, and that's how we're gonna fix our baler. Get that new roller put in, and then we'll be up and running, and it'll be ready to go for when we want to do straw or whatever, right? Anywho's, and yes, I am hunting for a baler. I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm thinking that something like a 7090 bale command, maybe specialty crop 70 BR 7090 specialty crop type baler with the extra sweet pickup, or a 2014 or 2015 RB 560 specialty crop. So it's kind of what I'm leaning towards, but I'm not afraid to say possible green. The only thing is, with the green ones, of all of the ones I've looked at and that I've contacted the owners or the dealerships about, they got like freaking 25 to 30,000 bales on them, and they're still wanting 30-40 grand for them, and I'm like, yeah, no, not doing that. So, but if I did go green, it would be like I don't know the numbers too well of these green machines, but a 567, 568, 569, something like that. Talked to one guy here today. He said if you come across a 560M John Deere, don't friggin' buy it. He says you'll hate it. He's got a neighbor that's got one, and he bought it brand new, and he's had nothing but issues. So I don't know, maybe it's a new concept to John Deere and they're having problems with that series. I have no friggin' idea. But the 568s and the 569s are supposed to be really good balers. That's all I can say. I don't know nothing about the John Deere balers. The only reason I want to kind of stick with the New Holland is because that's what I know, that's what I'm familiar with. But when we jump into the roll belt 560, they did change things up a little bit. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. Anyway, we'll let you guys go, and we'll talk to y'all later. It's a little breezy today. Legs are standing out pretty good. And, well, you know what that means right there. It's that time of the It's that time of the year, goddammit. We should have been doing this a while ago, but we weren't. So the rack is on, and we're pretty much ready to rock and roll. The big guy there got a new roller put in him, so we're ready to go baling again when the time comes. So yeah. Anywho, we're going to be picking our barley bales first, and then we'll be bunching up hay bales in fields for trucks to come. So, talk to y'all later. Well, there goes CP. She's gonna drive all the way through the field, 3/4 of a mile, all the way down to the far end. And and then meet me out in the hayfield where we're going to be bunching bales. Potentially there's trucks coming this weekend. Why is she not just going on the road the way I am? Because there's water laying on the road and she doesn't want to drive through the mud holes. At least right where I am right now, if I'd have turned and went south, there's 4 water holes that we had to drive through with a load of bales. We took 2 loads home so far. And I'm gonna have to assume that there's gonna be water up this way. So yeah, and this guy is, I'm guessing he's desiccating that wheat. I don't know how that works, because every time I go to the freaking elevator, they ask, have you desiccated your grain? So, did you use glyphosate? And while there's lots of different desiccants now, and maybe some of those are allowed, I don't know. But yeah, he's desiccating, so. Anyways, yep, there's water right there, and I imagine I'll see a couple more water holes yet before we're done. So anyway, let's get out to them hay fields, and who knows, we might not be able to bunch bales, guys, because I'm getting told that you go farther north, they had more rain. So we'll see. If it's too soft in the fields, I'm not going to bunch bales. I'm not going to risk being stuck with the truck or something stupid like that. And you got deer tracks in the road where they sunk into the road, so it might be too wet to bunch bales. We'll see. Talk to you later. Well, we're getting them bunched up, guys. There's a big bunch way back over there. Basically what we're doing is hauling all the bales and putting them all in one spot for when the trucks come. And the old Dodge is giving us a little grief. It's typical Dodge problem. It's tranny issues. So the fields are soft. This field is soft, I'm not going to deny it. But yeah, she may need to go in for some transmission repairages. And you guys can say all the jokes you want to say about the Dodge trucks and their transmissions, but this is what's going on. So anyway, I'm going to let you go. We'll talk to you here in a little while. Contact. Come on, girl. Might need a little liquid fire. Because it ain't happening. God damn it. I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. sure why these are on. Sensors aren't. Sensors are walker cylinder overload is open. Stone door, yeah, that's open. I'm not sure why he's on. Anyway, but she fired up. It's probably low on oil. I'm gonna have to fill the sumbitch. Alrighty, well, it started, so that's a positive. I'll talk to you guys later.